Don't get used to it. I don't sleep anymore.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carlton Schwab, and I'm the chair of the Texas Legislative Conference for this year, 2014-2015. And it's my pleasure today to introduce our 2015 Texan of the Year. And to do that, I'd like to ask State Representative Doug Miller to introduce the speaker this morning. Doug.
Thank you, Carlton. Welcome. It is a very distinct honor to introduce to you the next Texan of the Year, my friend, my speaker, my leader, Joe Straus. Joe and I have been down a long road together. We have cried in our beer a few times, but most distinctly, I've had the honor since I've came to the House of Representatives in 2009 and serving under his leadership. You know, he was first elected back in 2005 in a special election, and it wasn't long after that that people started to recognize his leadership abilities. In fact, Jillian Reed and I were just talking about how he had a conference to introduce the freshman Joe Straus to the community, and on through his career. Prior to being speaker, certainly he had a leadership role. His last session in 2007, the 80th session, served as vice chairman of a committee, and then we were fortunate enough to have him be willing, I should say, Joe and Julie, be willing to take on this task of being Speaker of the House. We are very grateful to have him, and it truly is a partnership. Julie and Joe are quite the team. They go around, and of course, you know, the girls now have both graduated from college, and are almost, and the last one's at Vanderbilt. And so anyway, quite a family, quite a leadership, and I'd like to introduce to you now, and please ask you to give a Texas round of applause to the 2015 Texan of the Year, my friend, Speaker of the House, Joe Straus.
Thank you very, very much. Doug mentioned crying in beer. I guess if you're going to cry in beer, I can't think of a better place than New Braunfels to do this. Thank you very much for this great honor, and it's great to be over here on the Senate side. I have to admit, this is a much friendlier reception than I normally get. Just wanted to very quickly say how honored I am to receive this award this year. How humbled I am after looking at the long list of very distinguished people who come before me. And I have to say, I think I got really lucky this year with the new rule that must have been imposed that this year's winner must live within 20 miles of New Braunfels. But in any event, any recognition that I get really is a reflection of the work of the members of the Texas House. And I couldn't be more proud of our members and the work that we've done together to make a real difference for this state. Representative Miller here today certainly is at the vanguard of all of our accomplishments in recent years, and we're both very fortunate to serve with all of our fellow members. And I think the House is ready to come together for a productive session. It's only weeks away now, and I think you can sort of feel and hear around the Capitol the reality and the excitement building for the good work that we're going to do beginning in January. So I just really want to thank the Texas Legislative Conference for this very nice recognition, and to tell you all that I'm looking forward not only to the session, but I'm especially looking forward to that day in March when we can go down to New Braunfels and celebrate. But I hope is just one of many days this next session that we'll be doing some celebrating. So thank you all very, very again for this tremendous, thank you very much for this wonderful honor. Thank you.